because this does all those crops. This one does the sunflower and the corn. And oh look, somebody who wants to be seriously good, dude. Just what I was talking about. Spam. And you can be blocked and you can go away. Bye-bye. So, an example of someone who's had that account for a week before he started posting spam on it. Now, he's not going to have that account for many more hours. But he's probably got another 50 accounts that are more than a week old that he can go and jump into and spam all the people again. Anyway. Of course, what I could do is make stream boo an offensive word. Then his message would be blocked due to obscene language. Well, there's a thought. Anyway, we're back at the farm. I will get this unloaded. Can't remember what I was talking about before I was so rudely interrupted. Oh, it was to, yeah, so we were talking about yeah, how you get into crops. But for even in this game, if I want to get into sugarcane, then 349,000. If I want to get into cotton, 500,000. If I want to get into sugar beets, getting on for 500,000. Potatoes, 600,000. Grapes, 250, not so bad, and 306. So that's expensive for a single crop, and that's perpetuating into the new crops in Farming Simulator 25. You've got a unique harvester for each crop, at least with the vegetables, the sugar beet, no, the what was it? The red beets and the carrots and onions. That was one harvester, so you could do all three on one harvester. That's not as bad as doing everything, having to have a unique harvester for each crop. But the new crops in Farm Sim 25, they are going to be a unique crop per, or a unique harvester per crop. Actually, I'm not going to walk. I'm going to beam. Oh, you finished. That's cool. Okay, let's have a look at that field, see what it says about needs rolling. That kind of looks okay. All right. So, rolling is complete. Let's clear the waypoint, close that, and start the engine. I mean, it's kind of like the way we did Oakfield Farm. We started off with obviously grass for our sheep and cereals, and then we expanded into sunflowers, and we expanded into, actually we went into maize and foraging for, did we? I don't remember, but we worked our way round the crops, and eventually I did get into something. Can't remember whether it was sugar beets or potatoes we ended up doing, but I did decide, yeah, we're going to do this big hard crop. I think it was sugar beets. And I started off, that was the nice thing about sugar beets, is the entry level. You buy one of those, and you can haul it behind a tractor. That needs, okay, 220 horsepower tractor, that's fine. That, I used to run around on a, what was it? No, the 5. One of those. You just stick that on the front, and it can run around the fields, topping the field, and then you run around with your 220 horsepower tractor hauling up the oats. But, you know, very cheap entry into the crop. And then once we'd been going for a little while, we bought the big sugar beet harvester. So yeah, there's cheap entry level, but none of the new crops have a cheap entry level. You know, if you decide I want to be a pea farmer, pretty much for your first year or two, you are going to be a pea farmer, and not a lot else. But we'll see where that leads us, I guess, when we move over to Farm Sim 25. Okay, I can jump out of that. I think all of the work is done on the farm until June. Take a wander over here, see what's going on in the cow shed. Cows have lots of food. And I'm not keeping my thoughts straight because how many eggs do we have? 269, yeah. That is a problem. Let's bounce down to productions. So sunflower is all off. Flour is all off. We're producing... Hey, how you doing? Butter, we're producing butter, cheese and pasteurized milk. We have butter and cheeses distributed to the bakery, and so is pasteurized milk. No, pasteurized milk is stored in case I need to make something here with it. In the bakery we have, I transferred a load of pasteurized milk over, so that's good. We should have butter, and we should have cheese. We got tomatoes, we got lettuce, we got bread. We can make sandwiches. We are producing sandwiches. We have 443 sandwiches, 438 bread, and some dough. So the problem is, no, that's good. Is it dough? Dough needs eggs. I don't have eggs, and I'm not producing eggs fast enough. I might need another chicken coop. We have space. Oh. We have space in this yard. I could put a chicken coop in here, which would then allow an increase in egg production. I think at the moment I'm okay with the egg production. I'm doing good. We've had a fairly good week. Haven't had enough time to play games on the computer this week, but we did stream Railroad early in the week. We've got a Valentine's dinner tonight, which got cancelled last week because basically the weather report said, hey, you're going to get a foot of snow, and then we got like 2 inches. But by that time, the people who were organising it, who have distance to travel, basically were like not going out if there's a foot of snow. So that's happening this week, so that's fine. Spent a lot of time in the basement drilling and screwing and gluing bits of wood together. So the model railroad is actually starting to take shape. There's still a ways to go, but don't know many of those. Okay. So yes, I'm now, I think, over halfway round on the track bed. There's a little bit more to go. And I think I might need to buy some more wood, and it might get a little bit easier for the next few sections, because I'm getting to the point where this is where the big train station is going to be, so I'm probably not going to be laying wood that's the width of the track, but is actually more the width of the station. That way, I've got a flat base to put the platforms and the buildings and all the rest of it. Okay, so nothing new there. That's good. Cows, we could probably look at... Oh, we've stopped producing bread because we're out of dough. Actually, you know what? I need to bounce over here and see if there's... That's bread. That is dough. So if I drop that there, that should refresh my dough supply, which should make more bread. What's that? That's a sandwich. Ooh, we got sandwiches. We've got a pallet of sandwiches. 1,000 litres of sandwich. Nice. Okay, so I'm happy. We're still able to produce bread until the dough runs out. We've got dough in storage somewhere. Yes. So 998. It takes 4 dough, so got more than enough sunflowers, more than enough yeast. 4, so it's about 200 litres. No, 200 cycles of bread. Well, we'll make 997 litres of bread here. That's good. And then sandwiches, we need 2 bread. So we'll make another potentially close to 2,000 litres of sandwich. Plus we got some bread in the on the outside. Don't know what would happen if I moved that. No, it's only producing bread and sandwiches, and I don't think there's not enough sandwiches to create a crate there, so that's fine. Let's jump back to home. So right now, it's May 2. We don't have anything to do. Your net is lacking. Key. So I can sleep. We'll sleep till May 3. I might take a look and see how much we've got in storage. And then I might ship out a truckload of sugar or two. Okay, let's have a look here. Don't even know where we go. We got up to about there. So there's that. Don't need more tractors. Don't need a roller. Don't need a chipper. Ooh, Series 7. Nice. Oh, a big one of those. And what is that? That is a mulcher. Don't need one of those either. Okay, let's have a look at production. Oh, we're out of bread production. So, turn that off. We're still producing sandwiches. How many sandwiches do I have in storage? 1,000. We can visit that. And I think I can now put that bread in there. And look, we now have 2 pallets of sandwiches, and we've got enough bread to now produce a lot of sandwiches. Good. That's that done. Sugar beets, we have, holy moly. Okay. The tomatoes and lettuce are auto distribute, so that's fine. We do have water in both. Oh. We're nearly out of water there. Why? I should probably fill that up with water. Also should check the dairy. How much milk do we? Should probably fill the dairy up with milk as well. So let's do that. Find me a tractor. That's a good looking tractor. No, that's not a tractor. Well, we'll jump out. Oh, actually, I was going to say I need to open the door. It looks like I left the door open, so let's snook this out of here. We'll go grab the milk tank, and I think, okay, first things first, we'll top up the greenhouses with water. Then I'll have to run over to it's over here, isn't it? I'll have to run over to the dairy to empty it, but you need water to I'd probably use a second tanker. One for water, one for milk. I could buy a truck. Oh, there's a thought.